Number of good games around the area for Week 10. Perhaps the headline of them all was the annual matchup of Courtland and JM. Justin, I think the Cougars made a statement coming off of that loss at King George.
Well, I think if you're looking at it from James and Rose's viewpoint, they caught Courtland on a bad week. You know, there was no chance that Courtland wasn't going to be focused for this game and ready. And the Cougars certainly played like it. They bounced back well. You know, they got the usual good running effort. George Cheetham had 17 carries for 186 yards. He had 3 rushing touchdowns. Also had 3 sacks on the defense. That's a good night for George.
Not a bad night's work there.
Yeah, absolutely. And Victor Greene, another one of those running backs, 16 carries for 161 yards. And he scores 3 touchdowns. And then, of course, Blair Lawson gets involved, 11 carries for 114 yards. You know, I expected probably a closer game. You know, I think people could have seen Courtland's running success coming against JM. JM had a hard time against Spotsylvania the week before.
That's a good point.
Spotsylvania running the exact same offense. And, you know, I think the Jackets will freely tell you that those types of running teams, those single wing and wing T teams, those teams have historically given JM problems. And Courtland was, of course, not going to be focused this week. You know, it's a good win for the Cougars.
Not going to be focused.
not going to be focused.
Yes.
It's a good win for the Cougars. They needed to bounce back, certainly, after the loss to King George.
Yeah, definitely. And I think Coach Survey acknowledged it after the game that Courtland just outplayed his team and deserved to win.
Sure. Yeah. And, you know, but it's one of those losses for JM where, okay, you crumble it up, you throw it away,
no foul. Sure.
and you move on.
Yeah.
But that was a good team. They played, you know, I think that's the best team they've played in the regular season.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
So Courtland moves to 7-2 on the year. JM actually falls to 7-2, both squarely into the playoffs. Do you want to chat any playoff situation
there? We'll get there.
We'll get there. Okay, fair enough. Courtland 48, JM 6.